Hi guys, I'm some Lego Twink and welcome to my YouTube channel where I discuss all the Lego and Lego compatible sets in my collection. So today I'm going to be talking about my absolutely massive Lego OceanLiner that I have, and as you can see it just dwarfs all of the Lego sets that I've got around it. So starting off, I'm just going to show you one of my smallest Lego ships. So that is the Coast Guard patrol vessel that comes on the standard Lego ship base plate with two buoyant undersides as well, and also a little compartment to put an engine. So moving on to the next largest ship, you can see is the pirate ship that I have, and also that is just nowhere near to the size of the Lego Titanic that I bought. The absolute pride and joy of my Lego collection, if I'm to be completely honest, guys. So yep, as you can see, just goes up and up in size, but when you get to that, I mean, it is a bit ridiculous. So this is, and I've named it, the Queen Mary Lego OceanLiner, and I know what you're going to say, it bears absolutely no resemblance to the Queen Mary. I mean, I was going to name it the Titanic, but literally I have the Titanic, so how could I name a ship this massive the Titanic? Also, yeah, I just absolutely love the Queen Mary as well, just like based on the history and everything. And yeah, of course, being made in Scotland and all that, the Grey Ghost during the war. And yeah, this literally, I don't know, I thought I'd name it that to pay a little bit of homage to it. So that is a British flag right on the back of it. And yep, I'm just going to show you all of the ship, from the massive engines going all the way over the decks. You can see just an absolutely massive vessel that I've built, which is over 14 feet long. And if you don't believe me, I've actually strewn some measuring tape across this makeshift table that I'm holding it on. So yeah, without further ado, let's get talking about it. So just begin like that or something to tease you. Okay, so this is the Queen Mary OceanLiner. So let me start from the very front. As you can see, that is the Lego Titanic right alongside the Queen Mary, just for a bit of scale. I apologise if it's kind of noisy at the moment, but there's this big fuck off helicopter that's going around, kind of like ruining it, but anyways, no problem. So that is the Lego Titanic for scale. And yeah, going over here, as you can see, the bow of the ship is absolutely massive. The stern is actually quite large as well. I have no idea what this helicopter's doing, but anyway, let's continue. So we've got Jack and Rose at the very centre of the ship. That is so cute, as you can see. So yep, Titanic right next to it, that's Jack and Rose. Then going back, I've managed to strew some wires across the front of it, which goes all the way up to the lookouts post up here. And as you can see, that is a lookout with absolutely no guardrails, just absolutely, I don't know, loving life or whatever. So yep, going along, as you can see, I've also got some anchors that I've got on the side, which do actually twist down on these mechanisms here. Moving along as well, you've got a observation platform for the crew of the ship, which isn't really that well stuck on for some reason. Next, moving along, as you can see, I've got some lovely flak guns I just put on there because, you know, YOLO. I mean, the ship's got to have flak guns. Oh my gosh, this helicopter, man, it's driving me insane. Anyways, yeah, moving on as well, I've got a little windbreak over here, which keeps actually coming off due to the wind, kind of defeating the purpose. But anyways, that is just to protect the massive superstructure of the ship from higher winds. Of course, it's not working at the moment, and I built that on some lovely rails like this. So yeah, that is the lookout, of course, and I've also strung some flags across this huge mast here. I believe it's called the mizzen mast or something. So yeah, the mast is just absolutely massive compared to the body. And yeah, I'm not sure if you can see all the way over there is my jacuzzi hot tub, and I'm going to be using that at some point to sink sections of the ship, because I built this ship in sections, as I will show you soon. And yeah, for some sinking scenes, I'm planning to literally take them and whack them in there. So yeah, stay tuned and subscribe for that, I guess, if you want to see me sinking this massive vessel, obviously in stages though, guys. So yeah, next, moving along, is this cool window to the lower decks. Next, going down these stairs, as you can see, there's this cargo compartment where you've obviously got a crane to move boxes on and off, including cars. And yep, I'm just using this place as well at the moment to store this massive helicopter that I've got. So yep, also a little mini shipping container. So next, moving along, as you can see, it goes back up again, and you've got this space all along here, this catwalk manned by members of the ship's crew. And yep, this is the very front of the ship's superstructure, which goes, of course, all the way down there with these massive windows that I've got strewn across the ship that don't look like they've been placed there in any random order. But anyway, so next I'll just show you down here. And as you can see, I have literally achieved this outline by taking literally thousands and thousands of the 1x2x4 bricks and literally yeah, just sticking them together. So looks like a really chill design, and yeah, just really streamlined as well, I guess. I mean, it doesn't have a bulbous bow or anything, so this ship would literally ride right over the right waves and everything, probably making it really, really unstable. But it has a massive midsection, so yeah, we'll see. I don't know, I'm not really confident to put it through sea trials yet. So yep, moving on, I've got the bridge, which is actually detachable. It can come off and everything, as you can see right here. And I'm just going to take the bridge off quickly to show you inside the command section of the ship. So got to be really careful taking the ship off because it's actually fallen off a few times. So okay, put that down there. So I can put this roof open. Sorry if I sound out of breath, but literally this I don't know, it's been a busy day for me. So yeah, looking in here, you can see it's got all sorts of computers, steering wheels, and all kinds of apparatus to pilot the massive ship. So I've fit as many computers and literally radar screens in there as possible, not to mention a bunch of levers, which of course will send data down to the engine room. And that is just the view from the bridge as well. So you can see this massive helicopter, you can barely see the Titanic to the side. And yeah, that is just a full view of the engine room basically. Let me just put that back on quickly. And of course, yeah, moving down the center of the ship, I'm just going to literally pop this back on quickly. Okay, there we go. So that is literally section 1 of the ship, which does come apart in sections. As you can see, where the table is not entirely even, it has actually, I don't know, it looks like there's been some bad welding and it's kind of split in half or something. So yeah, looking down there, as you can see, I've got all kinds of doors strewed about. Let me just move this slightly so you can get a better look. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, these are literally the watertight compartments. It is split up into 3 watertight compartments, being this main section, the middle section, and then the stern section. So literally stern, middle, and bow. So yep, as you can see, it's got all types of doors alongside, and also these TITANIC pieces which actually hold each side in place by slotting inside. So yeah, so I have to apologize, I'm so out of breath at the moment, literally talking too much. So anyways, let's continue. So okay, so this is the very middle of the ship, and I've decorated it using 2 quarter parts of train track, and I've basically fit to each one these massive windows that I've put into lines that I got from the Lego shop. So yeah, that is just these Lego windows put on these Lego train tracks, and yeah, it just creates a lovely half dome, and I've just put that across the middle of the ship just because I could. And if you actually look in there, you can see that the center of the ship is actually hollow, held up by massive support columns that I have going through the center. So as you can see here, that is a really good view in the middle of the ship. So yep, just a completely hollow structure. Of course, I don't have enough pieces to actually finish it off. So this is literally, what you see is what you get. It's literally the hull at the moment. Of course, I do plan in the future though to, yeah, keep on building and add all kinds of ornate grand staircases, lovely staterooms, and yeah, just really improve on the ship's design in general. So as you can see across the main deck, you've got 2 sides, and they're each decorated with all kinds of chairs and lifeboats, which each hold 6 people, and they've got a little oar as well. Of course, down the side, you've got all this fencing here and this lovely roof bit, and on top of that you've got train tracks, which I formerly put a train, but it was too heavy, so this thing will keep on bending like mad because it's actually a base plate. So yeah, that is a much more lovely and decorative thing to have on there, these two lovely half domes. Anyway, so that is the middle, and yeah, I just thought I'd kind of explain some of the layers. So of course you've got level 1 here, which is where all the storage would be, or sorry about that, which is where basically all the storage would be. Then going up, you've got some more passenger rooms. These double ones are the staterooms. Then going up, you've got all kinds of massive windows for like restaurants and all kinds of other stuff. So next, moving along, we've got the very stern section of the ship, which I'm really super excited to show you, obviously. Of course, you can see it comes in sections and is split up by two massive bulkheads, just like this one is here, and it does connect via TITANIC pieces. With that one, I've actually put them together because they're on two different tables, so it would be very hard to unstick them at the moment. So I'm probably just gonna leave it for now and come back to it. So this is the stern section here. Let's get onto it. So first of all, I've decorated the very top with some lovely fence pieces. Also, this wing that I got from this mock plane that I was making, I didn't need it anymore, so I just thought, kind of going on cruise ships designs, they kind of tend to have a fin on their very aft funnel, I believe. So yeah, I just thought that would look really neat. And of course I decorated it with all kinds of engines and actually a functioning tri-gun. So yep, as you can see, if I fire them, they will fire into this, and oh, they just kind of skipped across that. So yeah, no damage, luckily. But yeah, next, moving on, I've basically strung some wires across the deck because this would be the busy part of the vessel. Of course, up there is mostly for passengers, but over here, this is like where the cargo would be led into the ship, basically. So looks very industrial. I can't believe that slipped me. I've got a melted X piece there for some reason. I don't know, I'll have to fix that. And yeah, this is just a really lovely back portion of the ship. Of course, I've got another Lego crane there, and also some of these things. Now, these are helicopter pieces. I was going to use them as lifeboats, but I just thought I'd put them on top of here because literally I already have enough lifeboats, so these can suffice on the back for now. Yeah, so also, that is, sorry, I'm so out of breath today. That is decorated by some lovely Lego fence pieces, which goes all the way into the engine room. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the engine room is also completely blank. There's nothing in there. It's literally just a hole that I've built. So let me see if you can have a little peek in there. Oh no, more TITANIC pieces, but yeah, literally I will build something in there at some point, but just not yet. We'll see how this video goes. Anyway, so this is the very back portion of the ship, and as you can see, got some absolutely adorable why do I say adorable? It's got some absolutely massive engines on it. So that is the very stern of the ship, a window going over there, probably be like a restaurant or some other room. Oh yeah, you can just look through this window and see it's completely empty. So yep, that is the engine room, completely empty. Of course, it's got all these side supports going along it, and in addition, it's also got a bunch of weights on the very back of it, just to like make sure it's weighed down, hold it in place, stop it from moving. And yeah, so that is basically inside the very stern of the ship. So going over to here, you've got these absolutely ginormous, gigantic engines which spin around, 3 massive ones, all the same size. And yeah, also a center one, and right on the side here, you've got a rudder as well, which does actually turn. So I'm really happy about that. And yeah, just following it round. As you can see on the very back, I've got the flag post, which does have a lovely British flag on it. Got some more flak guns, basically, with some sandbags. And this is very inspired by the design of the Titanic. Basically how you have the very bow portion of the ship kind of goes up, then down, then up, then along, then down, and then like that. So I kind of followed that. And yeah, obviously the ship is very inspired by the design of the Titanic. And yep, it's also got this platform on the very stern of the ship, which I didn't know this before, but I believe pilots would actually hop onto the ship, steering it into foreign harbours, and literally they would steer it from over here. I believe that would give them like greater I don't know, visuals over the ship, like actually being closer to the rudder and everything. So yep, didn't know that, but apparently that's what this platform was. And on here as well, as you can see, I've got all sorts of these red rockets which are used as fireworks. So isn't that cool? So yep, these do actually spin around and everything, and in case the ship sinks, and don't worry, it will, these fireworks can just be used or whatever. Yeah, of course, got some other containers down there for storage. Going back over here, so that is pretty much the stern section of the ship, guys. So yeah, I'll probably show you another like good 360 of it before I go, but before I do, I'm just going to talk about the absolutely massive length of the ship. So as you can see, starting here, that is where the ship starts, and yeah, going all the way down, so follow with me. And it goes all the way to the very end over here. That is a full view of the ship's length, and as you can see, it is just about where is it, 14 feet long, so absolutely massive. And yeah, that is just proved by the flagpole just barely, but yeah, the ship is 14 feet long, and yeah, I'm just really impressed with it. So yeah, I'll probably show you some more 360 angles of it. How I built it, I basically have had a bunch of Lego sets over my life. Of course, I wasn't able to keep all of them standing as a child, so literally the ship is built from, like, I don't know, old Lego sets that kind of just fell into disrepair, so kind of zombie Lego sets. I also got a lot of the Lego pieces from the Lego shop, from the pick a brick section, especially a bunch of these white pieces, also these window pieces here, which just really pads the length of the ship basically. And yeah, I've also got all of these ships just over here to give it some scale. So yeah, without further ado, let me just show you a view of it again. So of course the Coast Guard, the pirate ship, the Titanic, and of course they're just all dwarfed by this massive mock ship that I've made, the Queen Mary. So yep, absolutely massive. Sorry about the style of the video, that I haven't edited it. This has kind of turned into a vlog or something. But yeah, I'm just so glad that that helicopter's gone now, guys. Anyways, yep, that is my massive OceanLiner, and I'll just show you a few more angles of the ship before I go. So okay, so before I go, I'll probably mention the build time. It took me, well, if we're talking straight building, like non-stop building, it probably took me about a week and a half to build. But if we're talking about actual time, of course, this was spaced over months, like sourcing the pieces and everything. But yeah, I'd probably say a week and a half to build. In terms of the expense of actually building it, literally incalculable. I'd probably say like about $2,000 or something, just like considering all of the pieces and all of the yeah, just all of the pieces that have went into it from Pick a Brick or from my old Lego set. So yeah, probably $2,000 worth of Lego sitting here right now. And yeah, probably non-stop building. Took me a week and a half to build, which is literally not surprising. I mean, the Titanic literally took me, I don't know, non-stop building, 72 hours, literally. It was so tedious. And yeah, this is a lot bigger than the Titanic, basically. So yeah, that is basically the video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I've been some Lego Twink. And yeah, that is basically my massive mock Queen Mary OceanLiner that I wanted to show you. So I'll just do one last 360 of it. And yeah, talk about videos that I'll do in the future. Of course, I intend to sink sections of this in the hot tub over there and get some really nice videos from that. Of course, I love making videos about like the Titanic sinking, so literally I'm going to do stuff with this one here. And yeah, probably going to make some more FNAF videos, Has-Been Hotel videos at the moment, Lego that is. And yeah, I'm going to try to make some more reviews as well. I've been putting them off so much, but yeah, I just need to like literally shut myself up and yeah, make some reviews basically of all of the Lego and Lego compatible sets that I have. So I will just do one more view. Of course, that is a puny iceberg compared to it, maybe not so much the Titanic, but here we go. Okay, and of course the deck is covered by all of the crew and first class passengers. Literally, do I have a speech impediment? Okay, so yep, just absolutely lovely. And oh, I don't know how that got there. Titanic, or that belongs somewhere else. Okay, so yep, that is my massive Queen Mary OceanLiner, and literally I'm so in love with it. I think I'll just go back to the front and then stop filming. So just absolutely ginormous. Okay, cool. Hope you're having an amazing day, and yeah, thanks so much for watching my video basically. Okay, bye.